I remember when I was going to BYU here, I was driving to school, and for some reason I felt like I should park by the football stadium. And I'm like, it's weird. I don't park by the football stadium, but I just parked over there, which didn't make sense because it was really far away from a lot of other parking spaces I could have parked at. But it's a beautiful day, maybe it was a good thing for a walk. So I started walking, and as I was walking past the Marriott Center, I noticed this guy coming towards me. As I kept walking, I had this feeling, go back and share the gospel with that guy. And I'm like, he's at BYU, he's gotta be a member. I mean, like, I'm not gonna go share the gospel with this guy. But he came back like 3 times. And by now I'm like 100 yards away from him. I got this really heavy backpack on, because back in those days, the computers were really heavy. And so I'm going back. So I turned around and said, hey, stop. And this guy's like startled, and he kind of turns around, and here I'm coming like sprinting at him like 50 meters away. And anyway, I get close to him and I'm like, how's it going? And he's like, good. And he had an accent. He was from a different country. And I said, you seem like someone who believed truth if you heard it. And he's like, yeah. And I said, come in my car. And so we walked to my car that was just another 50 yards away. And I had a Book of Mormon in there. And I said, hey, this book has like changed my life. Like, read it every year. It's amazing. And I would love it if you'd read it. And I know it'd help you out, something like that. It was, I wasn't the most eloquent at the time, nor am I now. But anyway, and so he's like, okay, thanks. And I said, and Wednesday, let's meet on those steps. And I pointed to the baseball field stadium steps. It's like, let's meet on those steps. I'm going to bring 2 guys. We're going to be right there on Wednesday. And he's like, okay. And we ended up showing up on Wednesday, and the guy was there. He showed up. And so anyway, I turned him over to missionaries, and then 2 weeks later, I get this message in his broken English. He was from Nepal. He's like, James, I'm getting baptized. You got to come to my baptism. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And anyway, he gets baptized, and like a couple weeks later, he's got the priesthood, and he was doing so well. And I was just like, thank you, Heavenly Father, for like letting me have that experience, because I am by no means perfect. I think about how many promptings or impressions did I not listen to. I'm so glad I listened to that one. And anyway, yeah, we got to share these things. They're important, and they make a difference in people's lives.